Hey everyone, this is Jalen with Growth Inspire. We're going to talk about how you can start your own credit repair business. This is a pretty common topic. Is a lot of people want to learn how to start a business and they want to dig into opening and starting a credit repair business. So we're going to talk about that today. There is a lot to it, but I'm going to try to make it as simplistic as possible for you. Running a credit repair business can be very rewarding and it can be a very promising future for you. If you know and understand how credit works, if you like working with credit and helping people achieve their goals with their credit. For example, a lot of people can't get approved for like an auto loan or a mortgage loan or practically personal loans, or they just don't know how to build credit. This is something that you would want to look into. So if you ever wondered about how you can start your own credit repair business and work inside the credit industry, check out this video. I'm gonna leave a lot of tips for you, so check this out. Before we get started, I want to let people know that I have a full write-up of how you can start your own credit repair business. I will leave a link at the bottom of the video, so check the description out for a full write-up about how you can start your own credit repair business. Before you can really start a credit repair business, you will have to understand how does the industry work. I see a lot of people, they come in here, they're still trying to learn how to repair credit, and they're still also accepting new clients, and practically they're still learning and accepting clients at the same exact time. I'm also a admin for a Facebook group for like a do-it-yourself credit repair group, and I run into this issue quite a bit. Is I have people who are still learning how to build credit and repair credit, and they are accepting clients. They basically have these clients and people are paying them to repair their credit, but they don't understand certain things. It's like they get responses in the mail from their clients and they ask me like, how do they respond? And I personally feel like if you have to ask me how to respond to these certain things, is you're definitely not ready to start your own business unless you fully 1000% understand the industry and have the skill set to repair credit and answer these questions for yourselves, because your people are paying you to practically help reshape their credit, and you need to understand like how you can do that. So that is one of the first things I would recommend, is learning the skill set and learning how the industry works and how credit works. That is the first thing you should do before you start even thinking about opening up your own credit repair business. So if you're wanting to learn how to repair credit or like a do-it-yourself, I sell a do-it-yourself kit that has basically templates that you can use and send to different types of companies like the credit bureaus, the debt collectors, even the creditors themselves. So I'll leave a link below to where you can look at my do-it-yourself kit, and then that's a good starting point for you to practically learn and fix credit. Next things you need to do is know the structure of the business and how you want it to be. The structure of the business, there are different types you can pick from. You could be a sole proprietor. Basically, it's like you're self-employed, you won't have any employees. You could do a limited liability company. You can do an S corp. There's just so many different types that you can choose from, and then each one has their pros and cons. The top two that I've seen people do is either a sole proprietor or have a LLC company. So those are the top two that I say a lot of people use when they start to go inside the credit repair industry, but I would recommend to do your due diligence and understand both before you decide which one you want to go with for sure for your business. Once you decide which one you want to go with, you need to head over to the IRS website and apply for an EIN number. And that is practically your social security number for your business. So that is definitely important. That like will go everywhere your business goes. So you definitely need to get an EIN number for your business. Of course, the traditional things, the business name, the logo, even the business plan. I would definitely recommend the business plan because it maps out everything that you need to practically start a business. It asks you all these different questions. It acts as like a practically a check mark for you, for your business, to make sure you're not leaving anything out when you start to structure it and start to operate it. And lastly, a business mission. Now, a business plan and a business mission, they are not required, but I highly recommend it as it helps with the shaping and the direction of what you want the business to go. Another thing that people skip over is the company, the credit repair business, needs to have a bond. We'll just say that something happens with the business or something happens with your client, they get their identity stolen, or anything can happen. Anything while like their account information got hacked or their information got stolen, and it basically falls under you. This is when a bond will take its place, so you don't have to eat the cost if something like that ever is to pop up. Definitely do your research, and it's required by law that any company that does credit repair, they need to have some sort of bond. It varies from state to state, so definitely look at your local state requirements and see like what is their bond amount that they're needing to get started. Now, payment solutions is another thing that is very critical as well. And people feel like there are just so many different options available that you can use almost anything you want, which is definitely not the case. The most common is like Square, PayPal, even Cash App. You know, there's all these different kinds of vendors that accept payments, and you'd be like, well, how come I can't just use one of them? The kicker is that credit repair is considered a high risk industry. A lot of companies like PayPal, Square, and Cash App, they're not gonna like you doing the credit repair invoicing and transactions with their accounts. I personally ran into this issue myself because I was using Square at one point, and then I was just collecting invoices with them when I was on credit repair. And then I woke up one day and then I noticed that they removed my account, and then under their terms and conditions, they do not allow to collect payments on their credit repair. So I never knew that until I actually done that. You may try, a lot of people may try to still use PayPal or use Square to collect payments for credit repair, may call it something else, but they will more than likely catch on to you doing that, and then they will suspend the account indefinitely. So I would definitely don't even try fooling with them to begin with. A pretty popular solution people use is called Authorize.net. I use them now, given that it's pretty much the most popular that a lot of people use. And then they have a lot of integrations that you can use it with your CRM, which I will talk about here in a second. And they have a lot of integrations. They let you collect payments for the high risk industry that credit repair is. So I would definitely recommend Authorize.net. I will leave a link for you to investigate that for yourself and do your research and know more about their company. Now, CRM, it is not required. I can still operate and run a business without CRM, but it can make your life and it can make your business operations a lot more smoother for you. CRM is customer relations management. So pretty much is like, if you have a lot of clients, we'll just say you have about 10 to 15 clients, that can be very difficult to keep up with on your own, especially if you don't have a secretary or a virtual assistant to do it for you. So that's when a CRM can come in handy. It can help track and manage all your clients' information and different kinds of stuff. So if you have a CRM, it can have all your clients, their names. You can have all the information that they need. It can collect their name, their date of birth, their social, their address, their good contact information, their payment information. You can even collect their consumer reports, their the different kind of accounts that are affecting their credit report. It can do all this different kinds of neat stuff. I feel like that's very important if you're going into this industry, because once you have all these different clients, you don't want to get these accounts and their account numbers mixed up. Like, it doesn't really take much to get confused. It can be one account could be for one client and another account could be for another. So it's good to have a CRM to help keep that business operation, keep everything organized for you. So I would definitely recommend a CRM if you're looking into going into the industry. Me personally, I cannot go without CRM because I have so many clients right now. It makes my life easier. I can keep up with it. I keep up with the disputes that I send out. I keep up with what's pending and when I send it out, when it's being delivered, and it just keeps up with everything for me. I can even collect payments and keep up with my invoices. I can keep up with everything I need in one solution. So it's definitely recommended. The top two that I've seen a lot of people use is Credit Repair Cloud and Client Dispute Manager. I may make a video in the future talking about both these softwares and what's the pros and cons and what do I prefer. But mainly as of right now, I mainly use Client Dispute Manager, and I may make a review about it. I really like the software. It's so super simple to use, and I really don't have a lot of complaints when I use that software, and it's very affordable as well. So that's pretty much it. There's not really a lot to it to starting a credit repair business, but then again, I started plenty of businesses before. I run two businesses now, including credit repair being one of them. So I think it's very simplistic of starting and running a business. There's more things that you need to do on a state level and even a city and local level as well. For example, you have to get a articles of organization from the state. For example, if you started and opened a business as a limited liability company, you have to get the articles of organization from the state, and then even some places you will have to get a city permit to operate a business within that county. But it just depends on where you live and basically what state you live in as well. So definitely do your research. I mean, there's 50 different states, and there's just so many different laws that come into play with that kind of stuff. So definitely do your research on those things. So I can't really answer it unless you live close to me. So once you get the hang of credit repair, you will understand that it can be very tedious at first, very overwhelming and complicated, but give it enough time, you can be a professional. You can leave an impact on people, help hundreds to thousands of people, and I definitely recommend anyone who are looking to go into this business to definitely look into credit repair for sure. If you have any questions or anything like that, you can reach me at my email, support@growthinspired.info. I always check my emails every single day, so if you have any questions or if you're stuck with anything, I will try to get back with you as soon as possible. So definitely reach out to my email. I'm more than welcome to help you out with any questions that you may have, or if there's anything confusing that I've talked about, or if something that you don't understand and you need more clarification, I will be more than welcome to help you answer that and figure that out for you. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts about this video. I put a lot of time and energy into making these videos and being as helpful as I can with people so they can have these questions that they may have and have them answered for you. So I spend a lot of time and a lot of energy and a lot of effort to help people out as much as I can, because a lot of people do not have these resources that I didn't have when I was starting to run a business. I didn't have a lot of mentors, and I didn't have these resources starting as a credit repair specialist, and I feel like it's very important to have this knowledge and give it back into the community. So I will more than welcome help you out with anything that you may need. Subscribe, like, comment your thoughts about it. Let me know if you have any questions. Just reach out to my email and I'll be here more than welcome to help you out. If you need to learn how to prepare credit, I have a full do-it-yourself kit that you can look into. I will drop a link at the bottom to where you can buy your own credit repair kit. It's a do-it-yourself kit. It basically have all the templates that you need to send any kind of dispute that you may run into, and it comes with a little guide as well, instructables to help you go over basically the basics of credit repair. So definitely look into that. I have other videos as well that talk about credit, like the FICO score model, and talking about bankruptcies and repossessions and all the different kinds of stuff. So definitely check out my videos. I will keep uploading and pushing out content as much as I can. So definitely check that out. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate it a lot. If you need anything from me, just reach out to my email. See ya.